Dear students, good morning to all of you. Today's lesson, continuation of lesson 4, Introduction to MS Excel 2016. Data types. In MS Excel, how can you enter the data? And what are all the data you can type in the Excel sheet? Numbers, text and formula. That only we are going to see today. Numbers. What do you mean by numbers? Numbers are the numerals like 0 to 9 and also the characters plus, minus, at symbol, percentage, etc. Here they are used in calculation. These symbols are used in calculation. First, a decimal point is used as a separator for decimal numbers. Decimal number means 15.5, 13.7. That is, the decimal point is used for as the separator for the decimal numbers. Next, comma is used as a separator for numeric values. That is 1000. 1000 means 1, 0, 0, 0, like that you have to type. Next, numbers also start with the dollar symbol and also with other currency symbols. Next, numbers are interpreted as the date only if entered in the American date format. What do you mean by American date format? MMDDYY. What is this MM? Month, date and also the year, and not in the Indian format. Date, month, year, like that. You should not give. Next, text. What type of text we can give in MS Excel? Text includes combination of letters, numbers and special characters. For example, 32,767. And address also we can give. Next, formula. What do you mean by formula? For the calculation, you have to use some operators. What are all the mathematical operators used for the calculation? For addition, plus symbol. For subtraction, minus symbol. For multiplication, asterisk symbol. That is star like symbol. Next, for the division, forward slash, and for the percentage symbol, exponentiation, this up arrow symbol. For example, 9 plus 3 into 2 minus 4 given, this is the formula. Okay, like this formula, you can type some other calculations also in MS Excel sheet for your calculation. Next, editing the data. Editing means just correction in the cell. Correction in the content of your cell, particular cell or group of cells. You can delete the content of the cell by selecting it and pressing the delete key. Otherwise, just you click the cell and you continue typing. Otherwise, you double click in the particular cell and use either backspace or delete key for editing the data. Okay. Next, moving around the spreadsheet. Around the spreadsheet, how will you move? For moving one cell up, you got to click up arrow. And moving one cell down, down arrow. One cell left, left arrow. One cell right, right arrow. And next, top of the particular worksheet. Current worksheet means you press Ctrl and Home. And end of the current worksheet means Ctrl plus End. And end of the particular row where you are working, in the particular row, end of the row you have to go means click Ctrl and right arrow. End of the column you have to move means Ctrl plus down arrow. And one page up in the worksheet means you click page up. One page down means you press page down key. These are all the shortcut keys used for moving around the spreadsheet. Next, saving the worksheet. It is similar to that of saving a document in MS Word. First you click in the file and next you select save as. That will show you the dialog box. There you type the file name in the file name box and click the save button. That is only given as 3 points. In the figure also given. Just you see in your book, otherwise you see the screen. Next, how to open an existing work. What do you mean by existing workbook? Yesterday you have just saved one workbook and today you want to open the old one. So how to open that? For that you click on the file menu and select the open option. Immediately dialog box will appear. You see the figure and there you select the work, that is a workbook or file name, and you click the open button. Next, closing the workbook. After completing the work, you have to close the particular workbook or worksheet. For that, you click the file tab and click the close button. That will ask you one question. Want to save your changes to book 1. If you want to save the correction work, you click save. Otherwise, you click don't save and close the workbook. Today's class, Lesson 4, Introduction to MS Excel 2016, Book Exercise. In the previous class, we have completed the lesson and I asked you to do the homework, Book Exercise 1 words. Now we will see the answers for the Book Exercise 1 words. First one, multiple choice question. Dash box shows the address of an active cell. For that, answer is B. Second one, press dash keys to open a file in Excel. For that, answer Control plus O. Control plus O means open option. Next, intersection of a row and a column is called cell. That is B option. Fourth one, dash cell is a cell with a dark boundary around it. For that, answer active cell. Fifth one, title bar contains dash buttons. 3 buttons. Second one, fill in the blanks. The vertical division of a worksheet is called column. Second one, dash key opens the Save As dialog box, F12 key. Third one, dash describes the type of data to be entered in a worksheet. For that, answer data type. Fourth one, a formula starts with a dash sign, equal to sign. Dash keyboard shortcut is used to go to the end of the worksheet. For that, answer Control plus end. Sixth one, a dash is a collection of one or more worksheets. Answer workbook. Now, true or false? First one, you cannot add worksheets in a workbook. For that, answer false. Second one, status bar also displays zoom option. That is true only. Third one, by default, your workbook contains 3 worksheets. For that, answer false. Letters A to Z, AA to AZ are some of the column headings. Answer true. Fifth one, you cannot edit data in cells. False. Sixth, Control plus K keys are used to copy the text. Answer false. Next, match the following. For the match the following, column A you should match with column B. For that, column A number 1, the answer is column C in column B. That is end of your row, Control plus right arrow. Second one, top of the worksheet, answer Control plus home. Third one, Save As dialog box, answer is F12. Fourth one, open an existing file, answer Control plus O. That is B option. Now we pass on to the answer the following. First question, what is MS Excel? MS Excel is a software program provided as part of the Microsoft Office. It is used to create and format spreadsheet. A spreadsheet consists of data and information organized in the form of rows and columns. They are commonly used to perform different kinds of calculations. Spreadsheets are used in various fields such as schools, business, organizations, etc. Okay, you can mark this answer in your book and study. Otherwise, if you don't have a book, you write it in a note and study. Second question, what do you mean by a cell? A cell is an intersection of a row and a column. That is small rectangular box. The cell is the smallest unit in the worksheet. Each cell is denoted by its address. Third question, differentiate between a workbook and a worksheet. A worksheet is like a page in a workbook. It consists of rows and columns where you can enter the data, whereas a workbook is a collection of one or more worksheets. The default names of workbooks are Book 1, Book 2 and so on. Fourth question, define formula bar. Only one sentence and answer. Formula bar shows the characters and formulas that you enter in an active cell. Fifth question, how many types of data that can be entered in an Excel worksheet? Already you all know numbers, text and formula. 3 types of data can be entered in an MS Excel worksheet, namely numbers, text and formula. Next, sixth question, how will you open an existing worksheet? In the fill-ups and multiple choice question we studied, Ctrl+O key is the shortcut key. Here, one paragraph given. To open an existing workbook, follow the given steps. Click on the file, open. The MS Excel 2016 backstage view appears on the screen. Now you select the file in the recent workbook option directly by clicking on the file or clicking on the browse option. The open dialog box appears, and next you select the file you may want to open and click on the open button. That's all about the answer the following. Now you see application based questions, answer given. First question, Pooja has created a worksheet displaying the timetable of the class. She wants to save the worksheet. Suggest her to do the task. For that answer, Ctrl+S or F12 keys are the shortcut methods to save the worksheet. Second question, Rahul wants to create a workbook containing the monthly expenses. Suggest him some shortcut keys to move around in an Excel workbook. This answer is in your book and you can mark this answer. The shortcut keys to move around in the Excel worksheets are given. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. That is up arrow one cell up, down arrow one cell down, left arrow one cell left, right arrow one cell right. Ctrl+Home top of the worksheet, Ctrl+End end of the worksheet, Ctrl+right arrow end of the row. Is it clear to all? Okay. Next, activity zone. Activity zone, you do as homework and verify your answer with this answer. Two activities are there, A and B.